Well, good day, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're starting off in the white ash stand, but the project is to continue on the next phase of the road building. So the last video on that topic was clearing rock and getting ready to go down into the low wet area. And since then, I've already been down and started laying some rock through there. So we're going to continue that and have a look at what progress we're making. But I did, well, I'll show you what we're looking at here. So this is some white ash that was cut. In fact, this tree is the one with the spidery bits and pieces in it. But while I was up there, let's see if we can zoom in here. So you're looking at the remnants of a large rock that I worked at. I was picking up some of this white ash and hauling it out. And so now I have a little pile of rock here that I'll be loading up and will be taking out to use for the road building project. So we'll see how this goes. I also have on Ralphie some stakes I made up. This is milled lumber off of the sawmill. Down in that area, when I'm starting to back down to unload rock, there's obstacles. There's some large rocks to maneuver around and so on, and so it's very difficult to know exactly where you're at. So I'm putting in some stakes to give me some guidance. If I'm driving down, I can see everything, but backing down, I just need some extra guidance. So we'll be putting those stakes in and then unloading these rocks, and we'll pick up more on the way down that trail. I have some already prepared along there, but we won't show you all that. Excellent stuff, this big flat stuff. All right, easy peasy, on with the rest of this project. Just ready to load in some rock. I was quite impressed with this yellow birch here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tree. One of my favorites, and there's a lot in this particular part of the stand. It's where I've been thinning. Anyhow, back to rocks. We're almost towards where we need to be. This is probably my maybe fourth or fifth stop picking up rocks, and then we need to turn and start to back down. Okay, let's review where we're at. We'll saunter on down here. Ralphie got very close to being hung up, but he was able to extricate himself without any major assistance. So this is not too bad here. It's need to really try and widen things out a bit, I think, is one issue. And here is where it gets tricky, because you have to make a quite sudden jaunt to the left here, and we're coming down over this rock and everything right here, and then there's this guy. Now what you're seeing is the guy in the middle there. He's a large rock. He would take good size equipment to get out, I would think, although I may try with a long steel bar. In the meantime, so what I'm doing is I'm putting in like a staircase so that Ralphie can go up over him and then back down without getting hung up. And right in behind Ralphie, I have a similar situation with another rock that, and especially in the early days, you might be able to go across that rock, but as Ralphie gradually compresses the ground, where once you could have clearance, a day or so later you may not. So it's virtually a continuous process to try and get this to work. Now once I have a space where I can actually drive down and turn around, then this becomes a whole lot easier, where you can actually see where you're going. So I'm just here at the end of the low wet area, and somewhere along the line navigating over these rocks will become an issue. I got another one right down here, but anyhow, our trail is basically right down to here, so we're making good progress. And as you can see, can you see? Oh, see, can you see? Anyhow, that's just for our American friends. Well, first of all, let's show you that this is wet. Right, yes, water. And here is another rock here that I'll have to do the same thing, and I've started, but I need to just put in rock here to build this up and allow me to successfully go through this area. Let's get to work. Okay, so we're almost across this wet area, but I think what I'll try and do, this is not too bad right down in front here, is go over to the left here. See, now this is a bit of a low wet area, is build that up so I can actually create a turning spot here, because Ralphie gets very nervous with me backing up, and I hate to see Ralphie nervous. We'll just finish off placing this big fella that I had broken off one of the larger rocks here. I need fill in a big hole right beside this other large rock. And I'm not picking this up if I don't have to. There. Anyhow, thanks for watching, folks. Catch you on the next one. Be well, stay safe. See ya.